At the beginning of 2015, the London Borough of Ealing and iMPOWER Consulting began a range of behavioural trials to find new ways of saving money and transforming services. This is a short video case study to explain that journey.
Okay. Well, we first engaged with Ealing because they were looking for ways to improve services, but also, of course, save money. And what we did with them was look at some new ways of doing that. They'd taken efficiency about as far as it can go in some of these services, but what they hadn't looked at fully yet was demand and what was leading to the underlying demand. So we were keen to engage with them and talk about some new and quite innovative thinking with regard to behavioural science and demand. And we did that by, first of all, crawling all over the council and doing a scan to find areas that we thought we might be able to find benefits in.
Two of the most successful trials, commercial fly tipping and housing maintenance repairs, both saw dramatic results in changes in behaviour. For example, an 83% reduction in missed appointments for housing maintenance repairs and a 45% reduction in commercial fly tipping.
I think using demand management and behavioural science techniques is worth trialling. It's worth doing, and I think this is applicable in a whole range of service areas across everything from social care to the universal offer. In some respects, the trials we chose reflected issues facing Ealing now, and they may not be relevant to every local authority, but I am sure there will be different aspects of demand management, either pushing demand up or pushing demand down or pushing demand away, that could be applied. And my advice to anybody thinking about doing it is engage with iMPOWER or anybody else for that matter that are experts in this area to start having a conversation about what behaviour is it you are trying to change, of whom. Once you've concluded that, you can start working out with your people, supported by iMPOWER, what that might look like into a trial. And doing trials, it's actually a really worthwhile thing to do because it gives you the confidence to move trials into implementation phase, but also enables you to reject ideas that simply don't work. And I think that's fine in terms of testing things out, but also giving confidence to politicians as well at the same time. And so Ealing has a lead political champion on demand management who is supportive of the concept, very much so. And a report is being published by the Council's Cabinet literally in the next week or two, making recommendations about how demand management ought to be one of the many tools that we can use to drive efficiencies and savings in the Council.
One of the things that's really striking to me when I go and talk to clients about behaviour change and demand management is how many of them already believe this is the right way to go, how many of them already think that their own services ought to be doing more to try and seize these opportunities, but they're frustrated, if you like, that they're not being presented with these ideas. We think that's because there may be a lack of insight about where the opportunities lie, so they may be thinking, well, I don't know, so I can't prove it, so I'd rather not talk about it. They may also be thinking, I don't have the skills to deliver on this. And they may also be thinking, how do you deliver a project like this? Well, we can help with that. And actually, these are practical questions now, not conceptual ones. So people aren't saying this is rubbish and I don't agree with it. It's actually just a practical question. And you know, as a business, we've got bags of experience now and methods for helping clients kind of get their services over the line, get those projects in place, and get those proposals to save money into the budget setting process. So for us, really now it's about execution, not about whether I should do something, but how.